It's been 84 years. It's been 84 years since the Oni has been on the telly. It's been so long. The Oni has not been on the telly. The Oni's dead. She has not been on the telly. She's not been on the telly. Oni on the telly? Oni on the telly? Do you guys like my Chibi model? Hi! Hello! Wait guys, of course I come back and my overlay or my alerts aren't working. Hello, I forgot streamer lingo. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Oh well. Hello! 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 Long time no see. Wow, there's a lot of activity that I have to read through. Whoa! What the heck? What the heck? I'm alive! Alive! And I come bearing gifts. You're looking very tan. Actually, so I did take a before picture and then I look no different. So it's not worth it because I'm still just as white. I don't tan, I don't burn, nothing happens to me. But yeah. I'm just a girl, I guess. I guess I'm just a girl. I did live. But Lurker, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. What the heck? Skittles, thank you for the gifted membership. I saw we got Pango sniped, which is awesome. That's been a long time coming. It was the vacation curse. The curse has been lifted. Also, Jeff, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. Welcome back. We missed you. I missed you. And Kronos, thank you so much for being a member for 17 months. We love you even. No, I love you. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. My precious Nova Bites. Narwhal, thank you so much for being a member for 7 months. Holy crap, wife is back. I don't think she's eaten since the cruise. You know, you might be right. You might be right. I don't think I have. And please, thank you so much for being a member for 16 months. We're so back, y'all. We are so back. We've never been so back before. And Hero, thank you so much for being a member for 17 months. What the flick? She's come back to us after 7 long years. It's been so long. And Hot Black Third, thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. Oh, I had pets. And a burp. That's so awesome. Yippee! And Twilight, thank you so much for being a member for 15 months. It's been 84 and a half years. Miss you so much, little Oni. Thank you! I missed you guys too. And now we're Flip Prodigy. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome. And Shotgun, thank you for the super. You're not Chibi, liar. I'll be Chibi in a couple minutes. Okay? Okay, I have to say hi first. Because it's been a long time no see. Derp. And Heart, thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. She's back! Yay! Juicebox, thank you so much for being a member for 16 months. Woo! Woohoo! And World Class, thank you so much for being a member for 16 months as well. Ah, Oni is back. I am back. And Josh, thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. Welcome back. It's Chibi time. It is Chibi time. Thank you guys for all your memberships and all your gifts and all your chupas and being here and excuse me, and buying all the food off my throne. That was the first thing I did whenever I came back, was I dropped it off at a local food pantry. So bellies are full because of you guys, okay? People are having full bellies because of you, so thank you. And we also raised a lot of money before I left. Sorry, there was something stuck in my gum and it was really uncomfortable. We raised a lot of money for feeding America before I left, which is really freaking awesome and freaking cool. I'm rich. Oh my god, alerts, hello. Baby Popo, thank you for the super. Wake up, Eva, you're still on the cruise. Wake up, this is a dream right now. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I haven't been to the Windjammer in days. I haven't been to the Windjammer in days. No more washy-washy. You know, I'm a rebel. I came home and I didn't washy-washy before I ate. That wouldn't fly at the Windjammer. And Cocky, thank you so much for being here for 12 months. Did you snag a From Joy vinyl? I did not snag today's drop because I already have an SGR distro From Joy record. I had the first drop, so I didn't get the second drop. I really like the pressing that I got from the first drop. Also, my Blind Equation vinyl came in, and then thank you to the Nova Byte that sent me the Still World vinyl from Invent. I'm very excited to spin it. Very excited to spin it, and then I'm gonna go see my IRL friend that you guys got to meet tomorrow. I'm so excited. I bought her a gift, but I can't show the gift. I don't know if she's secretly watching. I can't show the... I'll show you the gift later. But today's a big day. Do you know why? Do you know why today's a big day? Why is today a big day? Why are you watching the Eva Ananova channel? Small Eva? You become a football? I'm getting shrunk? Ichin's gonna get a Fiverr VTuber model. Let's go. Hey! My first VTuber model was off of Fiverr. She lost 100 pounds. Actually, no, I gained weight on the cruise because I was a bottomless pit, but I'm back to my It's like my body knows that I'm home now, and I'm back to my non-existent eating habits. You guys are gonna drop kick me? I'm gonna be tiny. I'm rich. New Steam console. Oh dear lord. Honey, I Shrunk the VTuber. That was what I was thinking too whenever I made my post today. That's what I was thinking of. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but Honey, I Shrunk the VTuber. That is such a good movie. Shankan, thank you for the super. Eva, the show so big would listen have a plate. This will satiate me. Sorry, I'm drinking root beer. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, do you guys want to see the Chibi model? Should I be nice? Should I go ahead and start showing it, or should I make you wait even longer? Should I be evil? Should I be evil? I have my bar zero sugar root beer, and if you guys think it tastes different... No, it doesn't. You're wrong. You guys want the Chibi model? Ooh, you want her so bad. You want her so bad, don't you? You want the Chibi model so bad? I'm rich. Oh my god. Yo, thank you for the 5. She gained weight because Dharma kept feeding her apple cobbler and ice cream in the coffee mug. Yes! I can't wait to tell you guys all about it. Okay. You know what? Let's do a poll. Let's do it. I'm gonna be really annoying right now. You guys haven't seen me in so long. Let me be annoying. Do I Chibi? Yes or no? You have 30 seconds to vote. If you vote no, I'm ending my stream and I'm never talking to you again. She yearns for the jar. I do think she can fit in a jar, except her legs are a little long. Vote no. You hate me and you want me to die. If you vote no, you hate me and you want me to die. You hate me and you want me to die. Good Minneside, thank you so much for being here for 3 months. If we don't get the Chibi model soon, they're gonna shrink me. Please, chat. Okay, I'm ending the poll in 3, 2, 1. Wait, why is it taking so long? Hello, YouTube, small company. Oh, wow, 82% said yes. Oh, me, oh, my. I guess I will just... where are we going? Oh, what is... Hell... You know what you thought that 6, 7. Shut up. No, shut up. I shouldn't have ended it. Okay, no, stop with the 6'7". I don't care about your 6'7". I don't care about your 6'7". What's 9 plus 10? 21. Why is 6 to 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Ah! Okay. You see my head? You see my head? Do you think... Did you think that I was gonna like peek out of the corner like I always do? Did you think I was gonna like peek up and like be really small and cute? Well, today I decided to be different. I decided to zoom in and I'm big. I'm so big. Do you like my horns? Aren't they cute? My head has the 6 and a 7 or something. Where do you see the 6 or the 7 on my head? Where do you see it? Where is the 6, 7? You don't... I don't see it. I'm looking really hard for it. Oh god, I see it. Can somebody circle it and send it in Discord? I don't see it. I don't see it. Where... It's right there. But, just, shut up. Where's the 6, 7? Look up, it says global on your ceiling. Aw, man. Oh, man. Okay, I guess I'll just go away. Oh, wow, clouds. Oh, yeah, what do you guys even think my outfit is gonna be? Like, what do you even think I'm gonna look like? Hold up. Can we have predictions in the chat? Your head is 6, 7 inches wide? That's a tiny head. Wait, is that... Wait, no. Wait, my head might actually be 6 or 7 inches in real life. Oh my god. La Boo Boo hoodie? Shut up! Gorilla face and stripper heels? Oversized t-shirt? No, it's not my normal outfit. It's not my normal outfit. It's different. It's different. What do you think it's gonna be? Goth? Okay. Princess, jorts, PJs, striped outfit, sailor, camo jorts, elf on the shelf. No! I'm not an elf on the shelf. Comfy gamer, short jacket. No outfit. What do you mean no outfit? You think I'm gonna be naked? You think I'm gonna be naked? Ew. Ew. Nude virgin killers. Wait, did you guys even look at the silhouette? Hang on. Where's my thumbnail? No, you guys didn't study my silhouette. I feel like somebody should get... Do I have it? Do I have an accessory? Do I have an accessory maybe? I mean, what are we thinking? You guys didn't look hard enough. A nose ring? That's crazy. It's getting slutty in here for real. I mean, what do you think it's gonna be? A skirt? Okay. Gyaru? Oh. Twin tail. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh. Okay, do you guys want to see my face? Do you guys want to see my face? Should I show... Do I show my face first or my feet first? You can only choose one. You want my face or my feet? I think I see your feet. Okay, one sec. Ooh! Ah, do you like my feet? Do you like my feet? Do you want these? I kind of want them. Do you want my feet? I want... Okay, wait. Can anybody, like, make these? Can I get these? Like, IRL? Can I drop this as merch? There is no merch. The next merch is birthday. I didn't plan that far in advance. Nice feet, bro. Thank you. My feet are so round. My feet look like you. You're on my feet. Wait, pause. Why are you on my feet? Why are you on my feet? Do you think these are leg warmers, or do you think these are my pants? Do you think I had flared pants or leg warmers? Why am I stepping on you? I'm stepping on you. Pew 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 pew. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. They're leg warmers? Wow, you guys are so smart. You guys are so smart. Look at that. Do you want to see my knees? Do you want to see my knees? I fell, so you have to be nice. You have to be nice. I fell and I hurt my knees. I fell and I hurt my knees. Yeah, it was just one knee. I hurt it. Yeah, I hurt it and it hurts so bad. I cried. This was me running to my stream. This is me running to my stream because I didn't look at the time and I'm bad. I kept thinking my stream was 8:30. It was in fact 8 o'clock. Why did I do that? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, but what is this thing? What's on the upper right? Is that a jacket? You're so white. I thought they were tights. Yeah, it's White Girl Thursday. A gun? No! Oh, dude, we are matching? Twinsies! Twinsies! My Pookie Bookie Bear. Volleyball? Ball? Y'all think I got a ball? Or a gun? Snuggie? What's a snuggie? A raincoat? Wait, that'd be cute. A purse? A guitar, Labubu? I'm gonna stay just like this until somebody gets it right. Hoodie bag? Keep guessing, I'm not moving till you get it. Snuggie blanket with sleeves? Labubu James? Melon bread? A barrel? A weapon? Raincoat? Oh! Somebody got it! Somebody got it! Somebody got it! It's a pillow! It's a pillow! Look at my grippers! It's a pillow! Look at my grippers. Skittles, you're so smart. You're so smart. I'm so proud. I could see the raincoat though. I could see the raincoat. The raincoat is actually a very cute idea, and now I'm wondering if I regret my decisions. I don't, because it's really cute. It's really cute. I promise, it's so cute. You're gonna scream. It's a 4-hour nap I took. That's so real. Okay, obviously I'm wearing a hoodie, because you can see the strings already. I'm wearing a hoodie. Isn't it cute? Oh, look at them legs. Ooh. Dun 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 dun. Look at my pillow! And look! It's getting really slutty in here. My shoulder is exposed. I'm rich. Oh my god, Shotgun, thank you for the super. How kind. How much drill is on that pillow? About 6 or 7 drops. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm so lewd. I can't believe my shoulder's out. I can't leave my shoulders out. Can we leave the head reveal for next stream? Oh yeah, word. Yeah, you got it. Chibi debut. Wow. You see my chin? Look at my chin. Do you guys like my chin? Nice ankles were covered. Yeah, my ankles are covered. Sorry, I choked on air. I breathed in too hard and my ankles are covered. Anti-yaoi chin. Okay, are Are you ready? Dun 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 dun. On a scale of 1 to freaky, how Mama, a freak behind you. So freaky. Oh yeah, you want to see the top of my head? Wow, look at my eyebrows. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, why are you so damn smug with that big ass head? I'm so smug with my big ass head. They call me the smuggler. Wait, that sounds like a slur. They call me smug. Yay! It is an occupation. That's my new job. I'm smug. I'm smug. Zoom out. Zoom out. I'll zoom out when you ask nicely. When you ask nicely, I'll zoom out. I just want attention right now. Please. Please, princess. Wow, you look like you have great music taste. Say less. Hello. Hello. Wait, you want to see my full foot? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, mama. A smug Oni behind you. A smug Oni behind you. Watch out. Watch out. Ah, hi. Hi. Hello. Ah! I didn't wait for my tongue to come out. That was kind of freaky of me. I'm really sorry. I'm so small and cute. Wow! 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 Oh, you guys are really making me so scared right now. I'm so scared right now. Please stop calling me cute. I'm cool. I'm not cute. I'm cool. I'm rich. Ah! Also, Medical Ray, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome. Nexus, thank you so much for being a member for 16 months. I'm tiny. Yeah. Yeah. No, don't put me in the jar. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Don't put me in the jar. Please don't. Shako, thank you for the super. Is your hair also a hood? I don't have a hood. This is about it. This about it. But I'm pretty cute, I would think. Yeah. Nosy, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome. Yeah, this is my real height. I'm now 3'9". Your hair looks like a hood. Oh, it kind of does. I have pigtails. Did you ever think that you needed Evo with pigtails in your life? Did you know you needed this? 6'7". Pro NBA basketball player. I'm dribbling. I'm dribbling. I'm dribbling. I'm dribbling. I'm dribbling. I'm about 2 apples. Two apples tall. Do you guys want to see all the Hey. You want to see my expressions? My expressions? First off, I can blush. Y'all are making me blush. And when you make me blush, I tend to get a little shy. And then whenever I'm shy, sometimes I fall in love. Sometimes I fall in love. And then you make me sad. Then you break my heart, you make me sad. And then whenever you show up outside of my house with a gun, you make me scared. You make me scared. You make me so scared I'm gonna have to call my mommy. And when you say 6'7", you make me scared. No, stop saying 6'7". Stop it. Become angry? 6'7" phobic? Yeah, I am 6'7" phobic. I hate 6'7". 6'7". It's not worth it anymore. Do you have mods? What does this mean? I'm not playing Minecraft. Pin this message. 6'7" equals ban. Then everybody's gonna get banned. I don't know what I'm supposed to do if everybody gets banned. I accidentally opened Discord and I'm being accused of having a tampon string. Or a bush braid? Hang on. We need to set the record straight. This is not a tampon. Oh, wait, is it a tampon string? No, I don't have blue tampons. Dan, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome. I don't have a bush braid, and I don't have a blue waffle tampon string. What? What is it though? It's my wiener. My wiener. But wow, look, I'm so puntable and I'm so small. I'm on the clouds. Ready? Oh wait. Wow. Truly life-changing. I'm so small, the wind is taking me. But what do you think? I told you it was gonna be cute. Do you think it's cute? Do you think I'm cute? Yeah, it's a loose thread. It's a loose thread. You wanna know who made it? You wanna know who made it? Thought you supposed to be cool? Ah, see, you paid attention. It was a pop quiz. It was a... It was a pop quiz, everybody. It was a pop quiz. You paid attention. I'm a psyop. But you wanna know who made it? Do you guys remember whenever I sang a song? You guys remember whenever I sang a song? It was a K-pop song, right? Remember when I sang a K-pop song? And you remember how cute the K-pop song artwork was? So cute that it got turned into merchandise. And you might have a poster, or you might have a mug, or maybe you have a desk mat. Does the art style look kind of familiar? Yeah. Because it was made by Meter. Thank you, Meter. Literally the freaking most talented in freaking. Whenever I tell you Meter low-key speedran this, I was like so shocked at how fast they made this chibi model. So they did the art and the rig. Thank you, Meter. It's so cute. I love the magnetic artwork so much. And then I saw Meter those chibi models, and I was like, oh my god, please, 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 let me throw my money at you, please. Yippee! But I'm so cute. I was so cute. I was so happy. I was so happy I could do a little dance. I'm so happy I do dance. I was really struggling to find the perfect person to make such a cute chibi. And then I saw Meter does chibi, so I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I need. It's not a want, it's a need. Not a want, it's a need. And now I'm so cute. I'm so cute. Absolutely ate. Left absolutely no crumbs. The cutest chibi on the market. I am just a girl. I'm just a girl. Yippee! I'm so cute. I could hug my pillow right now. I could hug my pillow right now. I'm so cute. Diet Eva. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ma. Look at my little claws. Look at my claws. You like my claws? They're so dangerous. Just 6-7 thing that they break that. No! I can't do the 6-7. Looks more like nubs. You guys like my nubs? Yeah, my grip strength is insane. I'm gripping this pillow so hard. Can you see it? It's so crazy. Eva grip confirmed. Bah. I'm imagining it's a man's neck and you're choking the life out of him. Oh. Okay. You could say Eva has a gorilla grip. I almost thought about doing my chibi model as an animal, and I would have either turned myself into a sea lion or a gorilla. But I don't know, something was like, I need to be cute and cozy. I could have done a gorilla onesie, but I don't know. There was something just about this. Something about this. It felt right. It hit right. It hit right. And you know what I saw while I was on vacation? Oh yeah, by the way, if you haven't been on YouTube.com, or you're not an avid even Ananova watcher, and you probably had no idea I went on vacation, because, you know. I went on vacation, I was gone for 10 days. I'm literally the most horrible person ever. Like, actually, like, horrible. Just scum of the earth. I left you guys for 10 days. How dare I? How dare I? How dare I, right? That's so rude. Yeah, it's been so quiet because I left you for 10 days. I'm a horrible person. You might as well unsubscribe. Might as well unsubscribe, right? I have a question. Sir, what is your question? I'm already planning to leave again? No! When am I leaving? When am I leaving? Why is there mold on the giant pizza roll you're hugging? It's a pillow. It could be a Oni pizza roll, you know, use your imagination. Use your imagination. Nah, so I went on vacation. It was pretty fun. It was pretty awesome possum. It was pretty swag. It's pretty swag if I say so myself. And you know where I went on vacation to? Well, actually, you guys probably know a lot about my vacation already, especially if you're in Discord, because I just can't shut up ever. Ever, I can't shut up ever. Or if you're on twitter.com. Did anyone fall off the boat? No. I made a joke about it though, and then I was told that I can't joke about it, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna joke about it anymore. No more overboard jokes. Yeah, I went on a cruise. I went on a cruise with my mom, my sister, and my sister's husband. Yay! I went on a cruise. And I'm gonna show you. I have my journey in a slideshow, okay? I have prepared pictures for you. I present to you the Eva Ananova cruise vacation halfway nightmare. Was it really a vacation? I have to tell you all about it. I have so many crazy stories. So many. Sky, thank you so much for being here for 13 months. Eva! Glad to have you back. Thank you! I'm so happy to be back, and now I'm even cuter than ever. I don't know what happened. I went out of the country, and I just got cute, and I shrunk. Speaking of going out of the country and becoming cute, whenever I was roaming around the streets of Mexico, somebody called me Bonita! I got called Bonita! They said, Ay, amiga, Bonita! I got called Bonita! I'm so flattered I got called Bonita! Yeah! Yeah! W. I know I haven't even gotten to the LDB lineup. Will I even get to it today? I don't even know. Do you feel bonita? You know what? I actually do feel pretty bonita. Not today because I'm very tired. Like I can feel my eye bags. I can feel my eye bags. But I got called bonita because you look like bonita. I feel bonita. I feel bonita. But anyways. So I flew out to Los Angeles, and this was the picture that I took on my flight, and I tweeted out in the middle of my flight because Southwest gave me free Wi-Fi. Free Wi-Fi. And they gave me these pretzels that are really, really tasty. I want to buy like a bag of those pretzels. And they also gave you Oreos. And then I had a Dr. Pepper because it's vacation. Duh, I'm gonna have a Dr. Pepper full of sugar. Yeah, so I went out there and it was super awesome. It was super swag. It was super cool, right? And then as soon as we get to LA, right? We find an Uber. So first we called an Uber XL. So there's 4 people and 7 suitcases. 4 people and 7 suitcases. You want to know who's the one that I went out who only had 1 suitcase? Me. I only packed 1 suitcase. I only needed 1 suitcase. It was me! It was me! I only had 1 suitcase. I only own 1 suitcase. But I didn't need to pack 2 suitcases. I didn't really bring that much. So then we call this Uber XL. The guy pulls up and gets out and immediately is like, yeah, that's not gonna fit. So then we had to call an Uber XXL after he canceled our ride. And then we got in the Uber XL. We went to our hotel. On my way to the hotel, I didn't realize, but we were staying nearby the port of Los Angeles. I think it's like nearby San Pedro. We were in San Pedro. And I didn't realize it, but on my way there, I was like, oh, that is the USS Iowa. That's the VTuber boat. That's the VTuber boat. So I texted people, and I was like, oh my god, guys, look, I didn't realize I was at the Iowa. And they were like, wait, we're literally like 6 minutes from the Iowa. And I was like, no shot. I was like, what are the odds of that? Like, you guys aren't even from here either, and you're at the Iowa, I'm at the Iowa, what? And we stayed really close to the Iowa. So then, we had like the whole hotel fiasco that I've already talked about before, but we like straightened it out, but we couldn't get into our room because it was like really, really early. In LA, it was like 11 a.m. We couldn't get until like 3 p.m. But my friends were able to... They found out where I was staying, and then we were all standing outside figuring out what to do. And then they pulled up, and they're like, black backpack, ? And I turn around, these motherfuckers are right there. So then, what did I do? Well, I brought 2 Eva Ananova acrylic standees with me, so I gave them 2 Eva Ananova acrylic standees, even though there were 3 people, so I apologize to whoever did not get the Eva Ananova acrylic standee. I am a horrible person. So that was really funny. And then we gave them our luggage. Gave the hotel our luggage, and we walked out. We walked down the street, and we came across this Mexican place. It was like next to a laundromat. And we walked uphill, and we were all super hungry. So we went to this Mexican place, and it was so good. It was really so good. And this is a picture of the food. I just got I got 1 pork and then 1 chicken enchilada. It was so good. Like, ugh. It was so yummy. You know, when the parking lot's cracked and it's next to a laundromat, it's gonna be some of the best Mexican food you're ever gonna have. And then the rice got served with the orange. The Mexican places in the Midwest don't even do that. That's how you know it's good. But it was so tasty. It was so tasty. And then I had a piña drink. And it was really yummy too. Yes, it was so good. And then this was the picture of my acrylic standee in the hotel while I was waiting that I sent to my friends. And then they were like, we can't pick you up. And then my mom had a stroke. My mom thought I was gonna get kidnapped. She was like, how do you know those people? And I was like, VTuber stuff, Mom. And she was like, oh my god, you're gonna get kidnapped and die. Oh my god, you're gonna get kidnapped and die. But there's nothing else to do other than wait in the hotel lobby. So what did I do? I got in the car with these people! Yeah! And then I went to the USS Iowa. I got to go visit the Iowa. I got in the car with my friends, and my mom thought I was getting kidnapped. She was tweaking out and stressing the entire time. But I came back in all the pieces. But I went on a USS Iowa. It was an awesome side quest. I got on a boat. I got on another boat. And this was me at the hole. Took a picture of myself at the hole. I didn't really have time to like make these pictures look pretty or crop them properly, so this is exactly how it was taken on my phone. So I visited the boat. This is me at the boat. You can see my knuckles trying to keep my standee from falling because the wind was so strong. Did the boat go binted? I don't know. I went on 2 boats. I was really boat maxing. I was on the SS Isa for real. So I was on the boat. And then this is the dog at the Iowa. Name is Vicky. I bought a plushie of Vicky. So I have a plushie of this dog now. I got a plushie of the dog. What the dog doing? So then after about, I don't know if it was like an hour, 2 hours there, I get dropped back off at my hotel and the room's available. So then I go find my way around the hotel. And so that's that. We're all super jet lagged. It's like maybe 5 p.m. and everybody's like, oh my god, I can't keep my eyes open. It should be like, with the time change, it should be like 8 p.m. at home. It's bedtime. It's bedtime. So then everybody kind of just like rots. We just kind of rot. And then like the hotel had a restaurant that's apparently pretty good. But one, the restaurant was expensive, and then two, they were like severely understaffed. My sister's husband kept going down to like grab random things. It was like, yeah, we're not getting food here. So what do? We ordered Domino's. And Domino's forgets silverware for the salad that we ordered. And then the guy didn't know how to find us and spoke no English, so it was very hard to get our Domino's. But we got our Domino's, and then we ate our Domino's pizza. No utensils, no plates. We ate our Domino's in the hotel bed. Oh, not that picture yet. We're not there yet. Excuse me. So then we ate our Domino's. Okay, now I have a horror story to tell you. So we go to sleep. Everybody wakes up at like 1 a.m. and we're like, ah, fudge. Ah, fudge. It's 1 a.m. in California time. What the heck? And then we all kind of like toss and turn. And so, okay, now it's like the morning. We're all up super early. Everybody's showering. Everybody's getting ready for the day. Everybody's getting their shits together. And so my mom has been harassing me to go add my credit card to my my Royal Caribbean. So I get signed into the Royal Caribbean app under my sister's thing, and then I go to my like traveler info, I add my credit card, and then I got like a notification that said like, oh, you can check in early, upload your passport. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I go and I grab my passport, and then I like point my camera at my passport, and it's like, incorrect birth date, call Royal Caribbean support. And I'm like, what the fish? And then I look harder, it says I was born in November. It got fat fingered. And I was like, I wasn't born in November, I was born in December. So I was like, What do I do? So my birth month was wrong. And I was like, and we couldn't change it. So then we call Royal Caribbean support. Well, then it says it's gonna be an hour before, not an hour, like 30 minutes before we can get to a representative. And then we get a call back like an hour later, because we were like, we're not gonna wait on the line, we're just gonna have them call us back. So they call back, and we get a really nice person, but they're like, I can't guarantee that you're gonna be able to get on the ship because it's sail day, and this information can't be edited because the manifest is already submitted. Like, the manifest is printed out, it's posted, it can't be changed. It says you were born in November now. So, we have like an hour-long phone call with this person. We're tweaking out. And then they're like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I emailed all my people, and I think it will be okay. But I can't guarantee it. And then my mom was like stressing out. She was literally about to cry. And, like, they said like they couldn't guarantee it because, okay, you have to like also understand like all the legalities. I mean, you're going in a boat in international waters, you're pulling up to another random country, like, you know, they gotta have all your information sorted out, straightened out, and submitted to like all these places that you're going. You know, they gotta get all this information to the right people. Lots of legalities, lots of process. It's just the process, it's just how things work. So it's very understandable, but somehow my birthday got fat fingered. I think we booked over the phone, so whoever was the Royal Caribbean agent fat fingered my birthday. So we're tweaking out. We catch our shuttle to the place, the port where the boat's at. And we go in. I'm like tweaking out. And then we get up there. And then I get up to the lady and I'm like, so, on my boarding pass, my birthday's wrong. I got fat fingered. Somebody fat fingered it. We already called. They already emailed all the people. And it was like a whole interrogation. And then this lady takes a picture of my face. And then she hits the edit button on her iPad after taking a picture of my face. And she goes, okay, I fixed it. You can go. And I was like, huh? I was like, okay, word. Like, okay, word. So now I'm past the people. And then now I do my little cruise ship TSA, and then I'm on the gangway. I step foot on the ship. I'm like, yeah! So then we go do our muster drill. So we find our little evacuation spot, and then we have the Royal Caribbean staff go, okay, yay, good person, yay, you did it. And then what do? We headed straight to the Windjammer. Has anybody here ever gone on a Royal Caribbean cruise before? Because you have to like I'm gonna be saying lingo that only people who like have cruised with Royal Caribbean will know, but it's like very iconic, universal lingo. The Windjammer is essentially what the buffet is called on all the Royal Caribbean cruise ships. And whenever you enter the Windjammer, there's a station to wash your hands, and they have people. They have people, and their sole purpose is to tell you to wash your hands. They put them in little outfits, and they're like, washy, 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 wash your hands, washy, washy, wash your hands. Like, they literally do that. They like do a song and dance telling you to wash your hands, and then they're all called washy washy. Like, if you go up to the employee and you say washy washy, they're gonna be like, yeah, washy washy, washy washy. And so what did me and my sister do after we do our drill and we go to our muster station, and then we go up to go get food because we're hungry and we're all stressed out and it's vacation mode? Washy washy, washy washy washy. And the employee's like, yeah, washy washy. And then we wash our hands and we go to the Windjammer. And then I had a really bipolar plate. I got fish, I got a spinach salad, I got a barbecue leg, I got creme brulee, I got corn on the cob. So that was my first plate, and then I had like another plate and everything, but it was just like, yeah, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. And then we were checking out this thing called the iFly, and you know, like the indoor skydiving places. Have you seen those before? That's essentially what it was. So we were like watching people do the indoor skydiving thing. And yeah, I just took a picture of a bridge. I have the hiccups. I took a picture of a bridge, and there's a flow rider. Very cool. And then this was our little room. Me and my mom shared a room, and then in the room next to us was my sister and her husband. And our stateroom attendant came in and was like, oh, I can connect your guys' balconies. So then she got this little tool, and then she took the divider off of our balconies. So now we can walk into each other's rooms. But yeah, I had indoor skydiving. It was broken, and they had just fixed it. So we watched people do skydiving. I didn't do it because I don't wanna. It would make me sick. But they had indoor skydiving. It was pretty cool. But you could tell, like, some people, like, they were beat after a minute. It looked intense. It looked pretty intense. I didn't do it. But yeah, that was our room. We had a pretty cool view. We had a bed, lots of closet space. We had a couch, a little place to get ready. We had the TV and the music. So the TV, like, it would just play music by default, and you could like watch how fast you were going, what was your coordinates, where you were at on the map, but it would play music. Dude, it played freaking Islet, it played K-pop, it played Pink Panthers. It played my favorite obscure Pink Panthers song, Capable of Love. I'm obsessed with the idea that one day it breaks up, cause after that I know I'll never be as capable of love after you, after you. They played that song and I was like, I literally tweaked out the first time I heard it on the channel, and they kept playing it. It was really awesome. The music was fire, so we always had it on. We always had it on. Yeah. Motion sickness on the boat, I actually did pretty good. We had a pretty smooth sail. There were some parts sailing back from Cabo. It was pretty rough because we were headed in the opposite direction. And, like, the ocean was calm, but the swells were pretty big, so it was like really rocking. It was messing with me there. But yeah, that was our room. And then they had like a music hall that was super cool. I did lots of trivia there. They had like these self-balancing pool tables, because if you're on a boat that rocks back and forth, how the hell are you supposed to play a fair game of pool, right? Well, you can, because they're like pool tables. Like, if the boat was rocking really bad, nothing on the pool table was moving. It was so cool. But they had a music hall, and they had like drinks named after like different songs and everything. I didn't do any karaoke. I went to karaoke, and they didn't have any songs that I knew. It was literally all like yee yee country. They swapped their karaoke systems. So I kept asking the lady, I was like, do you have this song? Do you have this song? Do you have this artist? Do you have this song? And like, it wasn't like obscure shit. I'm not asking obscure shit. I was like, do you have Panic at the Disco? Like, Panic at the Disco, they literally... What's their most streamed song? Hang on. It's gotta be like High Hopes or something. That shit went radio. Shut up. Yeah, it's High Hopes. Yeah, it's got 1 billion plays. It's got 1 billion plays. 1 billion streams on Spotify, and I didn't have even that. So I was like, what the fish? No Creep by Radiohead. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just not gonna do karaoke. It's fine. It's whatever. So no karaoke for me. They changed their karaoke systems, and their songs are different, and you have to like, you can't look through a book. You just have to know what you want to sing. So I was like, phooey. Phooey. So that was that. But this was me. I was playing some trivia. I can't remember what trivia I did. We did a lot of trivia. I just kind of was like the wingman for trivia because I didn't really know any of the answers. Here's my infamous picture. So this was on day 2. I believe day 2 was formal night. Here's my hit tweet of my cruise. Wow, guys, look at my back. Look at my back. Isn't it crazy? Oh, also, so we visited a spa. We visited the spa on the cruise ship. And then, I got like a discount. And then the guy was like, you need a keratin hair treatment. I was like, shut up, I know I do. And then the keratin hair treatment was only like $100-something on the cruise. And keratin hair treatments are like $200 bare minimum. So I was like, wait. It's actually cheap on the cruise for this hair treatment. Because, you know, I dye my hair. Well, I bleach my hair. And then I tone it silver. So my hair gets damaged by this bleach. So then I go and I book on formal night with... His name is Jericho. His name is Jericho. And he's from the Philippines. And actually, I told him my YouTube channel. So, Jericho, I don't know if you're here. You're probably doing a keratin treatment right now as we speak. But I showed him my YouTube channel just because we were yapping while he was doing my hair. But I got a keratin hair treatment, and my hair was so smooth and it was so awesome. So thank you, Jericho. You did a great job on my hair. 11 out of 10. And then this is a picture I took on formal night. I wore a cute little dress and some flats, and we ate lots of good food. Lots of good food. But also, so every single night on the cruise, you usually go to the main dining room. So where did you get that treatment yearly? It's too much for me. It's too much for me. I did it because I was like, it's a special occasion, you know. I've always wanted it. I might as well get on vacation, you know. I don't do this very much. But every night on the cruise, everybody typically dines in main dining, and you get a 3-course meal, and it's like very fancy, very, very, very fancy. So we had literally the best wait staff ever. Like the last night, I literally cried. I literally was in tears. So our waiter assistant, his name is Johnny. That was his American name. He wanted to be called Johnny. But he was from China. And then our waiter's name was Dharma, and he's from Indonesia. And I'm so sad. I wanted to bring them home with me, not because I really loved the main dining experience, but because I've become emotionally attached to these two people after yapping every single cruise. And not even that. Like whenever we got off in a port, we like hung out with one of them. So they were literally incredible. We shouted them out so much. They were so awesome and very personable. I will have more stories as my vacation story progresses. I will have more stories. So then, after formal night, cute dress and all, here's my French onion soup. Can I get a French onion soup, please? Can I get a French onion soup, please? Can I please get a French onion soup? Can I get a French onion soup, please? Please tell me you get the joke. Please tell me you understand the reference. Please, please, please. But I got a French onion soup. I got a French onion soup, please. I love my French onion soup. I got a French onion soup, please. It's pretty sick nasty. It's pretty sick nasty. The like main dining room was so fancy. They'd put the napkin. They put like the napkin, like they would unfold it and then put it on your lap for you, like that kind of fancy. It's awesome. Oh, and then this is my beef tenderloin. And then our waiter was like, it's only 2 slices. I need to bring you more. And we were like, no. Literally, Dharma was like, it's only 2 slices. You're gonna want more. Like, no, we ordered like 3 appetizers, 2 entrees, every single dessert. And let me tell you, the food on Royal Caribbean is freaking nominal. It's freaking nominal. This food is so freaking good, and it's included in your cruise. This was included in the cruise. Everybody gets this. Everybody gets this 3-course meal every single night. And it's always so fancy, but it's so good. And then the next morning, what do we do? The casino! Gamble! Let's go gambling! Hit up the casino. Did I put my money into any of these machines? Nope. I didn't put a single of any penny, well, the penny is not gonna exist anymore. They're getting rid of the penny. They stopped producing the penny. R.I.P. the penny. R.I.P. penny. Penny. I wonder how Abe Lincoln feels about that. Anyways, moving on. So my sister's husband was playing this mummy machine. Kept talking about this mummy machine. I'm like, bro, what's up with this mummy machine? So we're all sitting around this mummy machine. And then we're watching bro lose. And my sister's like, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. And then bro gets a bonus. And is like, okay, Eva, your luck. And I wanted my $150. And my sister comes back. She's like, bro, with the fish. What the fish? I had the luck. And I won my sister's husband $150. I also won my mom $150. So I had some pretty good slot machine luck. And then some lady, I think she won like 70K on this machine too. It was crazy. Do you know what? The casino on this cruise ship, like, nobody was down in the casino. Everybody was up. Usually, this crap is rigged. But, like, everybody was hitting big. Everybody was profiting. It was kind of crazy. It was like, this shouldn't be happening. Like, it's supposed to eat your money, you know? When you're confined on a small boat in international waters, what else are you supposed to do besides gamble? So this should eat your money. That's what they should do. But it kept paying people out. I really felt like I didn't see that many people, like, were down. Like, you'd put 20 bucks in, you'd lose it a couple times, but then you, like, hit a 150 and boom, you have all your money back and then some. So, lots of time at the casino. The casino made my tummy hurt really bad, though, because it smelled like cigarettes one night. We were down there one night. It was really overstimulating. I was overstimulated. And it smelled like cigarettes. And I was like, my stomach hurts. I want to puke. I hate the smell of cigarettes. I hate this atmosphere. I want to go to bed. So that's what I did. But also, one really cool thing about the casino. So while we were, like, docked at a port, me and my mom, like, we kind of just wandered through the casino because it was closed and they were cleaning it. You could not tell that people were smoking cigarettes. Like, whatever they used instantly got rid of the cigarette smell. It was insane. I was like, what cleaner are you guys using? That's like friggin' insane. They literally have the method. Like, the car rental places need to take note, because every time I get in a rental car, it smells like cigarettes, and I'm like, bleh. Bleh. They need to take notes. And then, after that, wow! We get into Cabo! We got into Cabo at like 3 p.m. And you could get off, I think, like the tender started at 3:30 p.m. But we went to Cabo San Lucas. We went to Cabo San Lucas. We got off the boat a little later. The last tender boat was at like 10 p.m. So we maybe only went a couple hundred feet. But Cabo was really pretty. It's also very expensive. I don't know if I go back because it was really expensive. So we had 2 days in Cabo, but it was more like half days. But also, like, the tender boats were really slow. And there were, like, multiple cruise ships docked. So, and they were all sharing the tender, so you had to wait to get on a tender boat. And it was really annoying. And then, this was day 2 of us in Cabo. This was after a tender boat. That was my cruise ship. Yeah, no, it was very spendy. It's very spendy, and I'll tell you why. So we booked a dolphin excursion. And so this is the same day we go and, you know, we're doing this dolphin excursion. And it's like a dolphin meet and greet, essentially. You know how you guys like to meet and greet VTubers? Well, this is me with a freaking dolphin. Also, I have an announcement to make. I now have a Mexican boyfriend. I have a Mexican boyfriend, and his name is Cajal. Okay, I have a Mexican boyfriend, his name is Cajal. So we go to this dolphin meet and greet. Wait, no, listen to my story, listen to my story, listen to my story. Everybody stops watching. Hang on, no. I'm gonna give you the context now. I'm gonna give you the context. I had to catch you. I had to make sure you were still listening. So I go to this dolphin thing, you know, we're waiting, we get called back, everybody goes up, and we're all sitting in the chairs, and then we, like, get assigned into these groups. So it's me and my little group, this lady, and then this family, and then we get our trainer. And then, like, so the dolphin's name is Cajal. The dolphin's name is Cajal. I think the dolphin's like 9 or something. Wait, no, why did... No, wait, I think the dolphin... Is the dolphin... No, wait, this sounds bad. I shouldn't have said the age. No, wait, I need to tell the rest of my story now. Okay, so I'm like the first person... I'm the first person to come up, and the trainer thinks I'm like 14, and then he asks if I ever kissed a boy before, and then I was like, no. And then they told me to, like, make out with a dolphin. He told me to make out with a dolphin, and then he was like, "Oh, you just got kissed by a Mexican boy." And I was like, "Oh." He was like, "You have a Mexican boyfriend now." So I've been saying the entire time that I now have a Mexican boyfriend named Cajal because the trainer kept telling me that I now had a Mexican boyfriend named Cajal, and it's a dolphin. What's dolphin years to human years? Is a dolphin to human years? A 40-year-old dolphin is comparable to a 100-year-old human. Okay, nine-year-old dolphin to human years. Early 20s. Okay, you know what? It's fine. Cajal is in his early 20s. I have a Mexican boyfriend. It's a dolphin named Cajal. He's in his early 20s in human years. Okay, no, but that's my funny story. That's my new short. That will become a short. That will be the hook. I have a Mexican boyfriend named Cajal. Okay, no, but like we got to pet the dolphin. We got to rub the dolphin's belly. They made the dolphin give us kisses. They took lots of like pictures and everything. We got to dance with the dolphin. Also my Mexican boyfriend Cajal, he can only say one word, and it's agua. The dolphin literally could say water in Spanish, because the guy was like, "What's water in Spanish?" And we're all like, "Agua." And then he's like, "Listen to this." And then the dolphin goes back and it's like, "Agua, agua, agua, agua." So the dolphin could speak. The dolphin could speak Spanish. I mean, sorry, not the dolphin, my Mexican boyfriend. I gotta stop saying that, but it's so funny. I told that same night at dinner, our waiter was like asking how was the trip, and the first thing, like he asked how Cabo was and asked how our dolphin excursion went, and then I looked up at the waiter, I looked up at Dharma, and I was like, I have a Mexican boyfriend. I don't think I can collab with my Mexican boyfriend. I don't think he remembers who I am. You know, he's probably got a bunch of other girlfriends now. But no, the dolphin encounter was super cool, except so I'm like, okay, they took lots of pictures and videos, you know, it's probably gonna be expensive, but I'll buy it for the content, right? Because it was really awesome and the photos turned out great. So I don't know pesos to USD, so the lady like does her spiel at the photo thing after it's over. So they only have 3 tiers, right? And the lowest tier, where you just get digital downloads of the pictures and videos, was $300! $300! The videos were mid as hell! They wouldn't let you buy. They wouldn't just let you buy like a picture or two. And like the videos were all like 3-second, like really shaky clips. But it's $300! We were all like, hell no! Hell no! Like Cabo was expensive, guys. And like, dude, it was like so insane. Cabo's very expensive. Like, all of Cabo is like that. Cabo San Lucas is a very expensive place. Everyone was like, I can't afford this shit. So I do not have any content from the dolphin excursion because they made us lock our phones in lockers. So they could paywall. They could paywall this. Because, you know, if you bring your baby to meet a dolphin, you're gonna want the memory right. So they're gonna cough up $300. They're gonna go, oh, it's vacation, it's fine. You know what? I could have put it on my... I could have put it on, like, my business card, and it could have been, like, a tax write-off, technically, but I wasn't thinking of that then, but I was like, what the hell? $300? You got me booked up! So, yeah, those pictures did not get bought. So I have no pictures from... I have no pictures with my boyfriend now, so, yeah. They're really greedy, so... Got no pictures with my, boyfriend that I had for 30 minutes that is a dolphin named Cajal. No, my Mexican boyfriend Cajal is a dolphin. Yeah. You try to explain to your tax lady why spending $300 for your dolphin video is a tax. Yeah, no, I have an excuse to go back and see Cajal now. You know what, Cajal? I hit 50K. I hit 51K while I was gone. So I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get her pictures. Yeah, my Mexican dolphin boyfriend is a playboy. How dare he kiss other women? He kissed my mom. He kissed and a baby. How rude. I mean, it was really cool, but I was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then we didn't have that much time after. So then, we stumbled. So there was this guy, and he begged us to come have lunch at the restaurant, but we were going to our excursion, and we were like, okay, maybe, no, thank you. And then so we were walking back from our excursion, we see the guy again, and we're like, oh, we're so hungry, hungry in Cabo. Oh no, there's lots of Mexican restaurants. Whatever will we do? We're in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Oh no. And then the guy's like, oh, you come back? And then I looked at the menu because they're like, will you eat anything? And I was like, yeah. And then we came in and god damn. When I tell you, this was the best thing I've ever put in my mouth, and I'm still thinking about it. Such a simple dish. But it was so good. I had warm, fresh, homemade tortillas and steak. I made my own steak fajitas. And the seasoning and the spices. And it was so tender. And then they had the homemade tortilla chips that were they were sweet. They were so good. Oh my god. And then I had a Coca-Cola Light, Coca-Cola Normal, Coca-Cola Zero. I had a Coca-Cola Light. I felt awesome. I said Diet Coke. He said, okay, Coke Light. Yes, Coke Light, please. So that was awesome. It was so tasty. And then after this, we were like, oh, frick, we gotta go back to our cruise ship. We're gonna miss the tender boat. So we go back, and then the line is huge. We get our bellies full. The line is huge for the tender boat. Who do we get behind in the line? We get behind frickin' Johnny. We get behind our assistant waiter, Johnny. So we're yapping up a storm. And the night before, my sister got this really beautiful mug at this market. And it was kind of close to a cruise ship. And I was like, I really want to go back. And I really want to get that mug. Because I drink a lot of coffee. I want a mug, but also I want to go get my friend a mug. So then we're like, okay, me and my sister, we make a run for it. I go and I get my mugs. I got two handmade, hand-painted, very beautiful mugs. It was $50 for the two. Amazing. It was such a steal. $50 for beautiful art that I can drink out of. What a steal. And then we run back, but apparently the line was moving really fast. And because Johnny was there, Johnny saved our spot, so we didn't have to go all the way back in line. Even though we thought we were going fast, like we thought we had enough time with the way things were going. Johnny saved us, and then we like yapped up a storm with Johnny because like they work 7 days a week for like 9 months straight. And you know, if you leave them like good name drop reviews, they get like port days, they get like time off, you know, whatnot. So this is one of his port days where he got off the boat, and they would always talk about how they miss like Asian food because they don't really have it on the ship. They miss like Asian food. So he got off to go get like Chinese food with all of his friends. And so we were like, did you get Chinese food? And he was like, yeah. So we were like, ah, good. And he just like looked really tired. So we were like, go back and get lots of rest before dinner tonight. So it was so sweet. And then I had poutine. It was okay. I'm still not sold on poutine. It's not... if you're Canadian, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't... It's okay. It's just fries, gravy, and cheese curds. But I don't see it as like a life-changing dish. I've had too many Canadians in my life make it seem like it's the best thing on planet Earth. But like... I don't know. I think baby back ribs smothered in sweet baby rays is slightly better. But... yeah, poutine. This is my second time having poutine, so maybe I need to go visit you guys in Canada and try your real Canadian poutine. But it's good. Oh yeah, and then we did this thing called the North Star. So we were on a ship called Quantum of the Seas. And so the ship, it usually sails to Alaska. But they had it down here to sail to Mexico, and so they have this like big thing that takes you 300 feet above the ship, like for whenever they do Alaskan cruises, so you can like see how beautiful Alaska is. But we had it booked, and usually like a lot of people book it, but we were the only people on there, and we had the chillest person ever. We had like the chillest dude ever. He was like, don't press this button or else I'm gonna like fall out, this. And we learned that apparently like people, they don't like talk to the staff members. They're like, yeah, usually people just like ignore me, or they sit down, or they're like scared, or they just take photos quietly. But like we were yapping up a storm. He was like, yeah, you guys are cool, you guys are fun. And it was just us. And then we like lined up perfectly with the ship, and you could see the water. And so my sister puts her arms out. She's like, Jack, save me. And what did I do? I got behind her. I grabbed her waist. And I said, every night in my dreams, I see you. I feel you. So I sang Celine Dion. And the staff was like, we reenacted the Titanic. Me and my sister reenacted the Titanic, and I sang Celine Dion. There's a video of it. I can't share the video because it like doxes our faces and everything's really reflective. Like you can see how reflective this is. You can see me awkwardly holding my standee and taking a photo in the reflection. But and the staff was like, that was a first. And we were like, nobody's ever recreated the Titanic? And they're like, no. And we're like, huh? And they're like, nobody's ever like sang. It was so good. Can we just get the... Oh, yeah. Wait, let me double check the audio real quick. Hang on, I posted it on the interwebs. I posted it on the interwebs on my personal interwebs account. One sec. Sign me in, please. Oh, send me a security code. One sec. Me and my sister were having such a hard time not laughing either. Like, I was just cracking up a storm the entire time. I couldn't sing right for like half of it because I was laughing so hard. Oh shoot, no, I didn't post it. I think I just posted it to my story one day. Okay, wait. View archive. Story archive. Load faster. I need to show the people what they want. I need to show the people what they want. Okay, I found it. Wait, how do I... Okay, one sec. Okay, here's the audio. And then we laughed. And we couldn't stop laughing. We were laughing so hard. My sister was crying. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And then we asked the person, so we were like, okay, so we were like on our way back down. Mind you, we're still hundreds of feet in the air. Like, this thing could get stuck. And then we're like, so what happens if it gets stuck? And he was like, okay, well, you know, I weighed you, right? We were like, yeah. It was like super weird because we're all skinny, right? And he was like, so you have to weigh enough. You have to weigh a certain amount, but you can't weigh too much. Because, so in the floor, the thing had a toilet. So the thing had a toilet. The thing had food. The thing had water. It had like medical stuff. There were also 2 TVs that sit up there just in case the guests need to be entertained if it gets stuck. And then they could like bring it back, hydraulic, mechanical. But if everything else fails, they have a zip line. They have a hidden zip line on this thing. So they can zip line you down. And then in the floor are also the zip line thingies. The guy said it's never happened. It's not happened to him. We just had to zipline people down or it gets stuck. But they really thought it through. They really thought it through. So thankfully we didn't get stuck, but we got to learn a lot about it. We got to chill with the staff member for like 15 minutes. It was really cool. It was really awesome. Yeah. Oh my god. Wow, Girth Demon. Thank you so much for $1. $1 super for the Girth Demon. I bet your girth is demonic, my guy. Anyways, what's next? Oh! Okay. So let me just tell you something. On the menu one night, for an appetizer, it read Asian pork bao tacos. I was like, what the hell? And then I read the description. I was like, this sounds incredible. And then I ordered it. Oh my god! It was so good. The flavor. It was so flavorful. Oh my god. It's so good. It's incredible. It's life-changing. And it had crunchy chili flakes. I've never heard of this before. It was so good. It was amazing. I was really happy I ate it. It was awesome. And then the next day, Ensenada! This is where I got called Bonita. Me and my mom took a wrong turn. There were some guys walking on the street. And then one of them was like, ay, amiga! Bonita! You're bonita! I was like, I got called Bonita. So then, me and my mom get off at Ensenada. My sister and her husband went deep sea fishing. We got off at Ensenada, and then we took a round trip bus to downtown. And then, I bought a couple things. Other than the mugs. So like I got my mugs in Cabo. I also got like a Cabo sweatshirt because I was like, I guess I need an article of clothing. They only had 2 spots left on the deep sea fishing, so they booked the excursion last minute. So me and my mom hung out. We essentially just did like some shopping, walking around. So yeah, we did a round trip. get it dropped off in downtown, and I bought some things. I bought I had street churros, which I'll show you here in a second. Oh wait, that was my duck. Where's my... Oh yeah! My Coca-Cola Light and my street churros. So a story about... So we went to a Mexican 7-Eleven, and we saw some lady talk about how you have to get Mexican Doritos because they taste different. And we're like, okay, we'll see about this one. They don't taste different. Mexican Doritos, I am so sorry. American Doritos, step the frick down. Mexican Doritos, step the frick up. You're so freaking tasty. I can taste the jalapeno. It's so yummy. Mexican Doritos are awesome. So we get Mexican Doritos. My mom gets, I think she got like a Diet Dr. Pepper. I got a Diet Coke in the 7-Eleven. And all of that was only like $3. It was only $3. And then I got churros off of the street. And it was so tasty. But my dumb eye, I am so spoiled. I am so spoiled. I'm used to every single glass bottle because even whenever I was a waitress and I served beer, I could just screw the top off with my hand if I pressed down in really hard. This one you couldn't. This one was on there like really good. So I'm like, I don't know how to open this. And then the girl doesn't speak no English. And I'm like, frick. So then I'm just like walking around with my Diet Coke. And then there's this guy who is like also on the cruise. This guy and his wife. And this is like... I want to say this guy was probably a little bit older than my dad. But he just like brought out the like dad vibes. It was like, nah, can you not get it open? And I was like, no. He's like, you want me to try the old school way? And I was like, sure. And then so he walks up to like this wood panel on the side of the road and like starts smashing his hand into it. And he can't get it open either. And then, like he's like trying to open it the old school way. He literally can't get it open. And then this guy from one of the shops walks out with a bottle opener and he's like, hand it to me. Hand it to me. And even he struggled opening it, but then we got it open. So I had my Mexican Diet Coke and my churros. Yay. I'm trying to think, what else did I buy? An ensenada. So I bought a genuine leather wallet. I bought a real leather wallet. Oh, I also bought a leather fanny pack. I bought a leather fanny pack. And it's really awesome. And it looked so good with my outfit the other day. I looked like a granola girl, like I was about to go on a hike. So I took advantage of Ensenada by buying myself a leather wallet and a leather fanny pack because leather is very expensive. Yeah, it's made with real wallet. Real wallet made with... the leather is made with real wallet. I feel like I bought something else. Maybe that was it. I think that was it. But yeah. Oh. And then there was a doggy boutique. In Ensenada, there was a doggy boutique. And this lady makes like homemade doggy clothing. I know doggy clothing is cruel. Dogs don't want to wear clothing, but my dog shivers so bad in the winter time. And you know what happened while we were gone? It snowed! It snowed here in the Midwest while we were gone. My doggy was cold. My doggy, he needs a jacket every winter. He wears his little fuzzy coat because it keeps him warm. So he's a very like odd shape. He's a very odd shape. So we like show a picture to this lady and we're like, he's really barrel chested, like the little stuff with the leg holes doesn't work. She pulls out this stack. It's literally the perfect clothing to fit Roro. And so we got Roro, so she cut us a deal. She gave us 2 doggy clothing pieces for $20. So we got like a little it was like similar to like a Mexican blanket. And then we got one and it's like very warm and very thick and he loves it. But it's giraffe print. Wait, I gotta find it. Let me send myself a picture of it so I can show you. It's giraffe print. So cute. Like he literally looks like a friggin' giraffe. Okay, one sec. One sec. I gotta manually post picture up. I didn't have it on hand. But like, since we've got him, like his neck is really long. So we always joke that he was like our little giraffe, and we're like, oh my god, it's so perfect. And he looks so freaking cute in this. Hang on, I'm cropping the picture right now so it's not like gigantor. Look at him. Our little giraffe. Our little giraffe. I love him. He's so baby. So we got him that, and he loves it, and it keeps him warm so he doesn't shiver that bad. So he can go potty and stay warm, because he's just a little cold boy. But yeah, and then we came back on the cruise ship. I got sunburnt on my forehead and my legs. But then I found cruise duck. I found a cruise duck. So I got a cruise duck. That's so cool. A little thing people do on cruises is they hide ducks, and you find them and you can keep them or you can re-hide them. So I saved all the ducks that I found, and then I'm gonna hide them in the next cruise. But 2 ducks I'm keeping because they're very special, because Dharma and Johnny gave me 2 ducks. So I'm keeping them, and I named them Dharma and Johnny. Yay! And then towards the end of my cruise, we tipped everybody, so we wrote letters. So let me... Hang on, I took pictures of the letters. So we wrote, so for our stateroom attendant, we tried to fold her a towel animal. And then we gave her a tip. And then we also gave extra tip to our wait staff. So we wrote them little letters on the envelope, because everybody deserves a nice little letter to read, you know, make them feel motivated. And so like Dharma, he talked about us like, at the beginning, like, this was his second to last cruise before he goes home for 2 months. And he talked about like his wife and everything. We're like, oh yeah, you get to go home to your wife. How cute. So we wrote this. We wrote, Dharma, thank you for making our dining experience amazing. You are so personable, and we will miss you. We hope you get home safely and enjoy your time off with your family. P.S. We will always order warm apple cobbler Dharma's way. And more backstory to the warm apple cobbler. So warm apple cobbler is like the best dessert on Royal Caribbean. And so we ordered it, and then one night Dharma brought out like a warm mug and 2 scoops of ice cream, and was like, take the apple cobbler, scoop it into the mug, put the ice cream on top, and then mix it up and then eat it. And when I tell you, it sounds like so silly, but it genuinely, like, that was life-changing. I will never eat apple cobbler the same ever again. That's how I'm eating apple cobbler. I'm putting it in a warm mug and I'm stirring it up with ice cream. It's gonna be a mushy mess, and it's delicious. And then I was like, okay, I'm curious. How did you find this out? He was like, well, we aren't supposed to, like, you know, have the stuff that the guests have, like, from the main dining room, but apple cobbler is his absolute favorite dessert. So he had to sneak it, so he snuck it in a mug. So that way they thought it might have just been like water or coffee. No, he had warm apple cobbler. And we're like, oh, your secret's safe with us. Your secret is safe with us. Very good, very good. It's very tasty. And then he read the letter. And then we figured out his wife. So he doesn't have kids yet. Because he was like, I don't want to, like, have a kid, and then, like, my contract is 9 months, So like whenever I leave the kid, like the kid is crawling, and then whenever I come back, like the kid could talk and walk. He was like, I don't want to miss that. That'd be really weird. And we were like, that makes sense. His wife also works on the cruise ship. We found out last night his wife is with him, and we were like, oh, our hearts are so full. We were so sad for you that maybe you haven't seen your wife in so long. So his wife works on the cruise ship too. She makes the omelets in the Windjammer. And then she also works the specialty dining room below. So like you could tell we were their favorite guests in the main dining room, just because of the way he would always like sit and just talk to us. But then after we gave him the letter, because he thought it was so sweet, he ran all the way downstairs to the other floor while dinner service was going on, grabs his wife, brings his wife up to introduce us, and we were like, oh my god, we love you two so much. Ah. And they both go home together, and oh my god, it was so adorable, and we were all just like, oh my god, yay, yay. And she was like, yeah, I was literally in the middle of serving my guest, and then he was like, you have to come meet my guest upstairs, you have to come meet my guest upstairs, and then brought me here. And she was like, he talks about you. and then we also gave Johnny a letter, and then we also wrote, Johnny, thank you for making our dining experience amazing. You are so sweet, and we wish we could pack you up and take you home with us. We will miss you and hope you get lots of port days and rest. And so, I think it was my mom. My mom asked him if he was able to like read English, and then he was kind of like, eh. And then Dharma was like, no, read it, read it, read it. And then he was like, oh, okay, okay. And he was very good at reading English. He's very good at reading English, but he had trouble like pronouncing port. He was like pronouncing it like pot. And then Dharma like took his hand and like slapped his chin and was like helping him pronounce it. And it was so cute. It was so adorable. They're like such an iconic duo, Dharma and Johnny. I will never forget you. You guys are the most iconic Royal Caribbean waitstaff duo ever. We left them the bestest, amazingest review ever, because they definitely appreciate reviews. Like if you name drop them and leave them a positive review, more than like giving them a tip, because leaving positive reviews is what makes them get more like off days, like they get more port days if they're really good at their job. You know, it helps determine their salary. But it was so funny. No, they were both really, really awesome. We love them so much. And we were just like, we want to take you home with us. And there was one night, they're like so hardworking too. There was one night where they performed a Sweet Caroline in the dining room. And then Dharma folded like a bow headband out of like the dinner napkins, and he put it on my sister's head, and then put it on like other guests' head. And then as soon as like the song cut off, he immediately was like, okay, back to work, and then locked the frick in. Like, I've never seen somebody so locked in and love their job so much, other than these two individuals. But also, I gotta tell you about our other besties that we made on the cruise ship too. So the sunglasses store. So the cruise ship, it has like a shopping center, and there's this guy in the sunglasses store who runs the sunglasses store. His name is Andreas. He's from Colombia. This was our bestie. We saw Andreas every single day. And he always talk about his girl Diana in the perfume shop. And so we went over and we visited Diana after he told us about her. We were like, yeah, Andreas was telling us about you. And they were both from Colombia. And on the last day, like the entire time, like we would go just like stop by the sunglasses store, like talk to Andreas. And I gave him my YouTube channel too. That was also somebody I gave my YouTube channel to. Andreas, if you're somehow watching this, even though you're probably trying to sell people like my mom Gucci sunglasses. Hi, Andreas! If you're watching this, I told you I'd probably talk about you. But Andreas was really cool. And Andreas has good music taste. He showed me his playlist. He's from Colombia, and he also thought I was 14. He thought I was 14. He thought my mom was 40. And we were like, wow, we feel very complimented. Thank you so much, you kind sir. But we're actually older. But he made us take a selfie with him. So I have a picture of all of us with Andreas. And then he handed me like this little clip, and it had like a little plant leaf and a little like a flower glued to it, and also like a rubber duck glued to it. And then he asked me to deliver it to his lady Diana. So he walked over to the perfume shop, and Diana was with the customer, and I was like, hey Diana, Andrea sent me on a special mission to deliver this to you. And she was like, oh my god. Like, she blushed so hard, and she was like freaking out. She was like, oh my god. And everybody was like, ah. And then we went back and we told Andreas the delivery was successful. Yeah, Andreas and Diana from Colombia. We also give them very good reviews. But yeah, they were so awesome. I love making friends. I love making friends with the staff members on cruise ships. No, he literally called it a side quest too. He was like, I'm gonna send you guys on a side quest. But he also told us like backstory, like he's always wanted to like come to like America and everything in the United States. And then like he started cruising and really enjoying it, and so it's just really awesome. All those people really love their jobs, and you get to like meet people from around the world. It's just so awesome. I love all the staff. Genuinely, I could never do like another cruise line just with how personable and truly friendly and caring the staff are. Like, it's their job, but they go above and beyond, and they actually love making like connections with people. So it's really awesome. Dharma, Johnny, Andreas, Jericho, Diana, we love you. You guys are all very awesome. Very cool. And then so now we're off the ship. It was the last day. We all were like very sad. We have to leave our new friends that we're now emotionally attached to. So we tried to order Uber. Carnival got back at the same time as us, along with another Royal Caribbean ship, Navigator of the Seas. There were no Ubers. There were no shuttles. We had to take a taxi. And so I'm very small. My seat in the taxi driver's vehicle, my seat was at an acute angle. I was leaning forward, and then the seat was leaning backwards. And like, I'm very small, so I took a picture of how close my knees are to the thing, and like that was taken from 0.5, very far out. So like, this guy was going like 100 miles an hour too, like cutting people off, nearly rear-ending people, slamming on the brakes. Arguably, maybe worse than New Jersey drivers. And those people use the entrance ramp as a passing lane. But it was, yeah, he was on his phone too. He kept like, he kept like scratching the back of his head. He kept like coughing, and then he kept playing on his phone and texting people. Shaka, thank you for the super cute angle for a cute Oni. Aww. But yeah, if we crashed and my head made impact, I would be dead. Like, if there was any impact, I'd be dead with how I was sitting, and it was very uncomfortable, and it was an hour-long drive. I need to take a sip. I've been yapping. But then we get to LAX, and we're like, okay, cool, we're gonna check into our flight. Right before we were able to check into our flight, because we couldn't check in until 4 hours before. They're like, you can't check in. We're like, but flight got delayed. Now we're not gonna make our connecting flight. Oh no. Oh no. So bad. All the flights were getting delayed and canceled because the government shut down. It was so bad. It was so bad. Also, Grasswatcher, thank you so much for being over for 16 months. Hey, Eva, the new mouse is very cute. Thank you. It is very cute. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, basically, we're all freaking out. And so, Elio, the front desk person for Southwest, is the most patient, goat, nicest human being ever. Like, yeah, you would... All the crap that airport workers put up with. Cause like, going to the airport's a very stressful thing. Flying and traveling and making your connection, very stressful. These people get yelled at a lot. But this person was so incredibly patient and so helpful and so friendly. And tried to figure out every possible best way for us to get home. So we decided that our chances of getting stuck were high. So we might as well go to Vegas. Rather be stuck in Vegas than LAX, right? So we have to wait a little bit more, and then we finally get checked in. He takes our stuff. He takes our bags, and looks like we're going to Vegas now. So then me and my mom go through TSA pre-check, because we're baddies. And then some guy with a Louis Vuitton and Gucci backpack, like, he didn't get TSA pre-check printed on his boarding pass, and he tried to pick a fight with the TSA agent. We were all like, bro, she's literally not getting paid right now, and you're bitching because of, like, your own fault. Like, bro, go back. And then bro was like... And then I told the TSA agent, I was like, thank you for working despite the circumstances. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. So yeah, then we get through TSA. I didn't get searched this time. I didn't pack bar soap in my carry-on, so I didn't think I had a brick of cocaine. So I made it through TSA just fine. And then me and my mom were off to the races. And then I saw a Los Angeles sweatshirt that was pretty cute, and it was only 20 bucks, so I bought it. And then we got Chick-fil-A. And then we were eating. And then our flight continues to get shifted around. And then now we're really not gonna make our layover. And we're shaking in our boots. There's a flight at the same gate going to Las Vegas as well earlier, but it was full, couldn't get on that one. And it's like, what else do we do? So we're all like researching our options. And I'm like, what the fudge? So I see, oh my god, there's a flight going to Midway. It's leaving in 45 minutes. And I'm like, oh my god, there's a flight at this time from Midway to home base. And I'm like, oh, okay, word. So I go over and I talk to Selena. I'm like, yo, do you have any seats on the Midway flight? Any seats? And then so we're like trying to reroute ourselves. And then it seemed like a possibility. It seemed like a possibility, right? Well, Midway boards and 15 people in. They have to deboard the plane because the computer inside of the plane isn't working. That plane is out of commission. Yay, that flight gets totally canceled. So we're going to Vegas, baby. And then so we get on the plane for Vegas. You know, Southwest, where they're still doing the boarding groups. So me and my mom, I finally got a window seat. Mom sat right next to me. Sister and her husband sat right behind us. You know, we got a 38-minute flight to Vegas. You know who sits next to us? A motherfucking pilot! A pilot sat next to us. We had a Southwest pilot on our Southwest flight sit right next to us. And we're like, oh. And this pilot is off duty, but this pilot's so helpful because we are tweaking. We are tweaking because there's no other flights home. It would be way too late. It'd be way too late. There were no other flights home. If we didn't make this connecting flight, we were stuck. We were trapped. We were trapped till the next day. We wouldn't get home later. It would be terrible. It'd be so horrible. It'd just be awful. It's been a horrible day. Well, this pilot does this little pilot thing. Pulls out his little pilot iPad. Turns his brightness down. Pulls his little iPad out. And does his little pilot thing. He's basically like, yeah, you're good. This is where we're going in. This is where your gate's at. You know, the gates are... They're going to be right next to each other. You got this. You can do this. The flight comes in. And then we are in our terminal. Our other flight is literally boarding. It's literally boarding. They're like doing their safety briefing. And they're literally boarding. And we're like, ah! So then this pilot stands up in the aisle and is like, go, 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 go. And we already told the flight attendants too. And then these bitches had the... We all have places to be. Like, we don't have somewhere else to be. And we were like, our plane is boarding right now. Like, we were like, I'm so sorry. Like, we're being the assholes because our plane is boarding right now. You know, if I'm on a flight, I got a connecting flight, and I got plenty of time to get to my connecting flight, and there's somebody who's saying that their other plane is actively boarding, and they're trying to get off. Yeah, go. I'd be like, go, run. What are you doing? Shove everybody and run. But no, they were like, we all have places to be. We're like, bitch, our plane is boarding right now. Go frick yourself. Your plane's not boarding right now. Stop bitching. Entitled assholes. But they were so mean. So we basically booked it. We booked it. And we made it on the plane. Yeah, like, it's really annoying when, like, people from the back try to, like... It's really annoying when you don't follow the pattern. But, like, if there's somebody who's like, I have to make my connection, by all means, go first. I don't care. It's not that deep. I have an hour before my other flight boards. Like, for example, like, every time I've had, like, another flight, like, we've had plenty of time. If there's people who are cutting it close due to delays, it's like... by all means, go. Because that would suck to miss your flight. But no, these people are like, ugh, how dare you. But it was like, dude, we'd be literally stuck in Vegas. We wouldn't be able to get home if we didn't make this flight. So we made the flight, we get home. It's like 1 in the morning. It's like 1 in the morning when we land. Oh yeah, I also saw the Hollywood sign from my plane. It was pretty cool. But we land at like 1 in the morning. Welcome to Louisville. We land at Louisville 1 in the morning. And then we have a long-eye drive home. Long-eye drive home. I don't get in till the butt crack of dawn. And I slept. And it was amazing. It was amazing. I was so hungry. I ate a bowl of oatmeal. Nothing was open. But we get to Louisville. We grab our bags and we drive away. We drive away. But also... literally right before our cruise took off, a plane crashed here. Not good. We got family that works here, so we were very scared. A lot of people unfortunately lost their lives. It was very nerve-wracking. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of shaking in my boots. I'm not like scared of planes. I like planes. I have planetism. I know a lot about planes. But I was kind of shaking my boots. Landing back because you could see the damage. It was awful. If you have not heard about the UPS plane crash in Louisville, it is graphic, but it is very terrifying. This airport is in the middle of the city. So if it didn't land where it landed, a lot of more people would have died. It was almost going for the Ford plant. But yeah, the engine literally fell off during takeoff. And a lot of people that I know saw it for their very eyes. I think my cousin who works at UPS, she saw it like right outside of her office, and she's like a liaison right now. She's staying with one of the families who lost their loved ones in the crash. But yeah, very not good. So I was pretty nervous. I was pretty nervous landing in Louisville just because of everything. Like, it just hits close to home, you know? You kind of just get that, like, ooh feeling. Yes, it was Boeing, but technically not. It was MD-11. However, Boeing is kind of the big name responsible for the MD-11s. They bought out all the MD-11s, and then they had the commercial crash, so they went cargo. Cargo crash. Lots of those planes, they're beautiful, but and they're awesome, but they are just a maintenance nightmare, and they have had quite a few incidents. But yeah. yeah, it's plain fiasco, but essentially I made it home. And it was very insane, and there's still lots more to the story, but that's like my way of spelling it out. But what a fucking crazy experience. It was fun, but it was fucking crazy. But yeah, they do need to retire those planes. They were going to retire they had plans on retiring the fleet because they just weren't as efficient and had a lot of maintenance problems. And their engineering, it's okay. It's just okay. So very unfortunate. RIP. I'm also gonna call out someone. Michael Sarah Palin, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you, you insensitive motherfrickers. You deleted your post, trying to hide it. I called them out on Maine. They made an Instagram post, and they're like, "We have to cancel a show because of the UPS plane crash. Our merch is delayed because of the UPS plane crash. ACAB now includes UPS. This is our 9/11." And I was like, I jumped in their comment section so fast. I was like, "How insensitive of you! You don't." I understand. I have been in this industry. I understand your merch is your livelihood. That's where your main source of income comes from. But literally, frick off. People died. Boo-hoo. Your t-shirts probably printed on shitty Gildan's delayed. Boo-hoo. People died. A city cried. Also, making a 9/11 reference and also referencing a tragic plane crash that had just happened. Bad! What is the entitlement? So I called them out in their comments. I woke up and I kept getting notifications that people were liking my comment. Basically just chewing them apart because I was like, yo bro, that's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad look. I really fricked with you guys, but not really anymore because, yeah, that's my people, bro. Don't talk about my people like that. That's insensitive. Like, boo-hoo. People died. And they deleted their post. I understand you're frustrated because your merch got delayed and like that's how you make your money, but you don't have to cancel a show over your merch being delayed. You know, plenty of people play shows regardless if they have merch. You don't just cancel a show because, oh no, our merch shipment didn't show up. You know, usually you love the music for the music, so you play the show anyways. And you encourage people maybe go buy the merch later, or maybe they could tip you. You know, kind of been in a similar scenario before. You're in it for the love of the music, not your merch money. So it did not sit right with me. So I called their ass out and they deleted their post and they acted like it didn't happen, but I got a screenshot of that shit. I got a screenshot. Get ratioed. But yeah. That's my last 10 days for you. I think I've hit my yap meter. My throat hurts. My throat hurts and it's time for bed, but that was my adventure and this is my chibi model. I gotta build my yap back up. I have so much to yap about still, but I need to stop myself. I will probably stream tomorrow. I don't know what time. Yeah, I'll talk about LDV tomorrow. I am going to see my friend after work. We are going to go to the mall and we're going to get dinner together. I think she wants me to help her pick out her boyfriend a guitar for Christmas. I need to reply to her message, but we're gonna hang out. I don't know what time we'll stream tomorrow, but I do want to stream. But in the evening I will be hanging out with her, so I don't know how long that will be. I'll let you guys know. But I'm gonna go see my friend because she was messaging me the entire time like, I miss you, girl. I was like, I miss you too, bestie. I want to bring her back on my stream soon. She wants to come back too. But I don't know when it will be. We're gonna play the rest of this week by ear. There's not much left of the week. But yippee! Yahoo! Yippee-ki-yay! Awesome possum. Yeah, I'm so glad to be back. I have a lot to grind, so it might be slower because I'm working on a lot of really big projects and lots of big stuff. And I might have put too much on my plate. I'm pretty infamous for doing that. But I'll let you guys know, and we'll return back to our normal programming with a schedule next week. But I hope you're happy I'm back. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to yap. Yay! Yay! And now I'm gonna send you to someone else. I'm gonna send you to Yumi because actually we're Chibi model sisters, and she's doing her donathon. So we're now Chibi model sisters. LOL. But thank you guys so much for coming. I'll see you guys later.